Do you like pulp in your orange juice?
Yeah. Gives it more flavor.
No, it's texture.
The texture's good too. Something to chew on.
It's disgusting.
I mean, I don't want it like...
Why do you want to chew your juice?
Like algae type shit, but like... I guess I do like heavy pulp though. I don't know. It tastes more authentic when it has the pulp in it. Right?
It's disgusting.
Speaking of foods and stuff like that, I decided to invest into this show.
Okay.
Here's my offer today.
All right.
Take it or leave it. If not,
he brought snacks.
I did.
I was like, what's in this bag that you just
Bichos.
stuck under
No, I
the
thought
chair?
you were talking about
Nachos.
how you were hungry, but then I saw you had a bag of shit, but I didn't know what it was.
Well,
why you were
when I was
holding out.
pondering around for my Coke Zero
Mm-hmm.
in sheets, I was like, fuck it. Let me see what like new protein shit is in the aisle. Sometimes I don't buy protein bars. I'm not a big protein bar person. I mean, I am, but I'm not.
Most of them
like maybe
are not good.
They're more so fat bars to me because most of the time the fat is either just as much protein or higher than the protein in some of those bars.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Plus all this cat hair. Sorry.
I kept watching it wave around on your
I
hand.
washed my hands so I could break this up. Now I'm covered in cat hair. But these, I doubt either of y'all have ever had. I have not ever had these either.
Okay.
Protein treats. Looks like they're new. What a great time to try them. So here's our review of the Legendary Protein Pop-Tarts.
Whoa.
We have brown sugar, cinnamon flavored.
It's weird that it would be in a blue bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then strawberry flavored. I'm excited for this one because I grew up on the strawberry jams.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a cherry guy myself.
They didn't have
I
cherry.
know.
But I like cherry. That's the pink frosting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pink frosting was banging. That's my wallet now.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to read out the macros real quick. We got 8 grams of fat. That's per pastry. 8 grams of fat, 22 carb, and 20 grams of protein.
That's a lot of protein.
Mm-hmm. 180 calories.
Damn, there's only one in here. Yeah.
Only one.
That's a thick.
That's a thick boy, though.
Thick boy.
Yeah.
So which one do you want to try off first?
I'll do either. I loved those two growing up. I like both. I was a
Growing
strawberry
up,
person
Should we
and
go-
blueberry.
Should we go?
Question.
Yeah.
Well, you're the same age as me, almost.
I'm
Growing
younger.
up, they didn't have brown cinnamon, did they?
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts?
They did.
I thought they just had strawberry and cherry.
And they had blueberry.
No, they had blueberry, which was
Back in the
dirt.
day?
I loved
Well,
blueberry.
yeah, I remember blueberry. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
trash.
I don't like
No,
that.
we used to
I
get
thought it
these a
tasted
lot.
like cardboard.
Cats again.
Damn, man.
Nah,
It's
but
like once we turn these
I
mics
know.
on,
he's found a toy and he's
Animals.
going to town.
Well, he better not wake up
Go
that
crazy.
child.
All right,
Anyways.
let's break out this cinnamon one first.
Yeah. It's weird. I would definitely, marketing wise, I would
I've never
put it in
seen these.
like a beige color, you know?
Yeah, because
It's
it doesn't
weird.
look
That
like
would make
cinnamon.
me think blueberry.
Yeah, me too. Now that you say
But
that.
maybe they're thinking like beige might be like a kind of like a dull,
Maybe.
like a grainy, like a.
All right. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to break this in half.
Cut it out.
Y'all can get the one half.
Oh my god.
Split.
Okay.
Splizzy. There you go.
Well, I thought it was going to be a lot more.
I thought it was going to be more frosting
can
as
show
well.
them to
Or
them.
shit on the guts.
Yeah. It's
Not a lot of guts.
A lot of
More so a lot of, what would you call that? The straight pastry?
breading.
Yeah, straight
Yeah,
breading.
pastry.
Breading,
Yeah.
protein bread.
Sorry for the, what's that BDSM shit?
ASMR.
ASMR, whatever.
It tastes, the filling is just like Pop-Tart filling.
Yeah.
Like flavor and texture. It's the pastry part. Maybe it's like the powder on the outside.
I think it's the powder that you're about to talk about that's like kind of off.
It's like synthetic tasting.
That could be the protein.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad though. I thought
Not bad.
So, to take it to pro status, remove from wrapper, microwave for 10 seconds. Prepare for your mind equal blown. So that's what we're fucking up on.
Well,
I'm
some
not
people
gonna
do that
waste-
with their Pop-Tarts. Some people put Pop-Tarts in the toaster. Like the
Back when I was young, friends did.
didn't
I
know.
never did though.
Makes
Some
them
people
look-
put
makes them look
butter
a little
on their-
crispy.
People put butter on it and then they like heat it up on a Pop-Tart, regular Pop-Tart.
All right, so what's y'all's review on this? You don't have to rate it, but like, would you smash or pass?
Smash.
I'd smash it.
When it comes to a protein something, I would pick that for sure.
It's not my first pick. It's because I guess it's the cinnamon.
Yeah.
the brown sugar,
Yeah, I'm excited for
cinnamon or something
strawberry.
about it.
Spice.
Yeah, I'm looking for.
Sweet.
Oh, I don't like
The
sweet
filling. The filling of that
protein,
is just the. I mean, exactly
Crack
like
that
a
one open.
Pop-Tart.
I'm more like my favorite protein bar is was the Metrics 100 big
Yeah,
100,
big 100s.
but it's the brownie bite or whatever. It's got
It's like cookies and
the,
cream, isn't it?
I don't know. It's got the white icing on the top.
That's cookies and cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's like my
That shit
favorite one
does
all the
bang. It's
time.
like an Oreo.
I couldn't tell you what's in it or how much fat.
Those are good, but I feel like it really like
Your jaw gets
the
worked.
jaw.
Like,
Yeah,
you gotta make sure you get a fresh one too, though, because if not, like I'm trying to find like
it's like
the
a Rice
fresh
Krispie
box in the
treat
back
almost.
of the
Like
shelf.
you're just chewing and
Yeah.
chewing and chewing.
Back in the day, we're about to try this strawberry one for those of y'all that's not watching. So that was cinnamon brown sugar that we just tried.
Yeah,
That was a smash.
Ooh.
Onto the strawberry. Oh, damn, it looks just like the old OG strawberry Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
Yes. Looks like a little bit more guts in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Like
definitely.
the innards. I'm taking 10 years to finish this over here.
Doesn't. I don't think it really tastes like the strawberry Pop-Tart. As much as the cinnamon one tasted like the cinnamon Pop-Tart.
It's not as much flavor as the cinnamon one, I feel like.
I feel like it tastes like one of those sugar cookies. You know what I'm saying? It has like the sugar cookie with like the thick white icing that you buy like in the plastic containers. That's what it tastes like to me.
It's not, I mean, I can't say it's close, but I can see the vibe of them. Like, it's on the trajectory to kind of be close.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the same. Yeah,
It's not very strawberry to me.
Maybe we should
It's
have
all right.
tried this one first.
I think so.
Like almost to the T for me, it tastes like those sugar cookies.
You know what's kind of fucking wild? There's less than 1 gram of sugar in this thing.
Really,
For how sweet it is?
Yeah.
it's really
Yeah,
sweet.
less than 1
that's,
gram.
That's pretty good. I mean, it's
Jesus.
It's not a whole lot. I feel like it doesn't have as much anywhere near as much flavor as that one, the brown sugar cinnamon. But
Yeah, I would pick
It
the
was,
brown sugar cinnamon over that one.
yeah, and it wasn't bad. It just I fucked with both of them.
Oh yeah, over most
Yeah.
protein.
Yeah, most protein bars.
Bars, like, yeah.
If I can't get the metrics one
For
100,
real? If you smash
Then-
2 of these, that's pretty good macros. You'd have
yeah.
40 grams of protein, 16 grams of fat, and like 44 carb. That's a good meal.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably not the greatest sourced meal, but like macro-wise, that's fucking good.
Make it fit.
Yeah.
In
Especially if you're in a pinch.
High
if you're
protein meal.
road tripping it, and that's all you can put your hands on at the gas station. Shit.
So price point wise, I'm gonna let y'all know. I'll send y'all a Venmo.
Well, I only got a quarter.
Oh
Wait,
shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I thought you said you only have a quarter.
Yeah. I only got a quarter to my name, Austin, so Venmo him.
Sheets has a deal going on.
2 for $5. Bang.
Even worse. 2 for $6.
Ooh.
And if you want to buy them as singles, they're $3.50 a piece. So I saved $1.
Well,
Fine,
that's
deal.
right about what most protein
Yeah.
bars cost, though.
I'd rather eat this than a protein bar.
Yeah.
I do.
Any day.
The big 100 is good. I like those.
But it's just like
most-
really hard on my jaw. I feel like I'm like constantly like chewing and
I love
chewing
that
and
thing, man.
chewing.
A fresh one, God, it's like you're eating just a big log of fucking Oreos.
But when I ate
Crunched
that,
up. I
like
love
it
it.
didn't. I wasn't like overwhelmed with the protein flavor. You know, like when you eat a lot of protein stuff, it's
Yeah.
like overwhelming.
Yeah. I agree.
Especially like
You can
protein
really taste it.
pancakes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's like all I can taste is protein.
On the topic of protein bars, I don't see them often anymore. But do you remember the Met RX bars or Metrix bars or something like that? Red wrapper, or maybe I don't think they're BSN. I think it's Metrex. No, different brand, or it might be the same brand, but like different, I guess, style.
Older, like
They were like red. They sold them at Gold's a lot still, I think, but they had 2 flavors that banged. One was like a toffee pretzel or some shit. It was like a caramel pretzel or some shit, peanut butter pretzel or something like that. It had pretzel, like legit full blown like mini pretzels on it.
I
on
think
top
I
of it
remember
glazed.
that having like little crunchies in it.
Yeah, and then this other one they had was like a coffee. Damn, that shit banged too.
Never had it.
Damn,
I
that
don't
shit
thi- I
banged.
don't think I.
And the base of those bars were like Rice Krispie esque.
Oh shit!
I love a Rice Krispie treat.
Me too.
Ugh.
They're
Man.
very. Sometimes they're unfulfilling. Like
Yeah.
you think you're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
damn, it's gonna
definitely.
bang, and it's like,
It
Like,
depends on like the
it's-
freshness. And,
Yeah, that. I feel like they just shrink once you start chewing on them. It's like
yeah.
they
well,
shrink, almost
it's
like cotton
crispy,
candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to buy the
Have you
big
ever had
bar.
just the cereal before?
No.
It's like that in your mouth. Like when you're eating the cereal, that's what like it.
Oh, yeah.
It like shrivels
Gotcha.
up. Like, have you ever had Fruity Pebbles?
Nope.
No.
What? Cocoa Pebbles?
Fruit Loops.
We had a lot of Fruit Loops and Raisin Bran in our house, and I think that was kind of it.
Man, y'all didn't live.
I think
I like
we
some
had like
Raisin
Apple
Bran.
Jacks when we were first growing up, like
Ew,
back when
I
I was
can't
little
stand
before
Raisin
him.
Bran. Ugh.
But yeah, I think it was like always
Damn.
Fruit Loops or
Fruit
Raisin
Loops
Bran.
bang too.
We had Cinnamon Toast Crunch in our house,
Oh,
Fruit
man, we
Loops,
never had that
Captain
shit.
Crunch,
I love Cinnamon
Fruity
Toast
Pebbles,
Crunch now.
Cocoa Pebbles, Cocoa Puffs,
You know-
Reese Puffs.
Reese Puffs. I never had them as a kid. I still don't think I've ever had them. I'd probably love to try them. I can't
You
believe
would.
I haven't tried them because I
Yeah.
love Reese Cups. That's like the only candy I like
Yeah,
besides Sour Skittles.
so good.
Ooh, yeah.
Fucking, the other one, and I always wanted it as a kid, but I don't think Mom ever got it for me. I know she didn't. The Cookie Crisp.
Oh yeah,
like the mini cookies.
Yeah,
Crisp,
no,
yeah.
they were good.
It's good, but it like as a cereal, I would rather have it as like a treat than a cereal. Because like when
Imagine.
it's in a bowl, like it's just a lot of crunchy cookie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like very cereal-esque.
I imagine it would not blow my socks off like I feel like as a young child it would have.
Yeah.
But imagine looking back on that shit. You feeding your kids that shit?
I know.
Fuck no.
I
Dude,
know.
I'm not.
I know. Whenever I went to John and Jennifer, Mindy and Don's house, and yeah, they had all the like the big 3-liter Coca-Colas or 3-liter drinks.
Mm-hmm.
They had the white Pepsis or clear Pepsi Clears, all the crazy drinks and shit. And they always had the all the badass
The cereals.
cereals and snacks. I loved going there.
Yeah, that's how my house was. We had pizza rolls, Hot Pockets,
Damn.
fried chicken tenders. I mean, like anything. My friends would come over and I would like make them fried chicken wraps and stuff. And we always had like bagel bites. Oh, so good. My parents said we had everything.
Well,
And now
we
there's
need-
nothing in their
make
house.
sure they pack up the river house.
I
in August,
lake.
so the lake house
Yeah, loaded up.
with some pizza bites and shit.
know.
You know what? I haven't
Damn.
seen them forever, and I don't know if they discontinued it. Pizza bagels.
Bagel bites.
Yeah,
Bagel,
bagel
bites. That's
bites,
right.
yeah.
Bagel bites.
Dude,
They
those
still do
things-
those?
No, they're so good.
I think they do. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
look
they
in
have
that,
'em.
that section.
Marketing.
Well, he doesn't go grocery shopping anymore.
That too.
He hasn't.
I also don't go down that section either. But I as a kid, you always saw everybody's had bagel bites.
After a pool day or something, come back.
Shit would cook the top of your mouth.
Oh yeah,
though.
because you
So
bite
hot.
into it and it like flips up in your
Explode.
mouth and
I
like, just
know.
like molten lava
that
sitting in that bagel. Like kind of like a hot pocket,
But like the bottom would be hard.
or even
Yeah.
the bagel bite. No, not what are those?
Pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls. Yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
pockets
bite
of
off.
them?
You gotta bite off a corner.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I would always rip them in half.
Yeah,
and
'cause
then
if not-
they would cool off.
As soon as you bite into it, it like squirts hot ass sauce
Yeah.
on your mouth, on your
Up your
face.
Exactly.
It's like,
Yeah, you don't
oh my
taste shit.
God.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, we used to a lot of shit. I know. Now I think about it, I'm like, I don't want Reese eating that kind of stuff. But
I couldn't imagine. I mean, some cereals maybe like Raisin Bran. That's not
who
as
like
bad.
enjoys Raisin
I
Bran?
love
I like
Raisin
Raisin
Bran.
Bran.
That shit's so good.
You guys like raisins?
I could put like
I
make a
like
mixing
raisins.
bowl of it and eat it.
That's
like it.
disgusting.
I eat it dry.
My mom said she told him this story when we were at the lake for the 4th. There's like little tiny boxes of raisins. My mom would like give them to me, and I would shove them all in my mouth, and I would chew and like suck all the juices out of it, and then I would
Spit it
just
out.
spit it out as like a big ball of it. And I was like, "Why would you keep giving them?" She was like, "You really wanted them."
Would you do that now?
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even touch a raisin.
Damn.
If it is an oatmeal raisin cookie, I will never touch that.
Oh,
and I
man.
get so mad when I think it's a chocolate chip cookie.
I love them. I love an oatmeal raisin cookie.
I do
People
too.
shit on them, but like if it's a nice, fresh, like soft,
It's
one,
got to be
oh,
done
man.
good. Can't be
Oh,
half-assed.
Ugh, gross.
I used to buy like the little packages of them. I don't know what like I don't know what brand it is, but like they come in like a little bag of like 8 or 10 cookies or something, and they're fucking delicious.
No.
I wish I knew the name.
But we just
God, I
spoke
love
about
those
this before
things.
the podcast started. I don't like oatmeal. So anything of that nature is
not
You don't like oatmeal or raisins.
or raisins. No.
Damn.
No.
So what, like, I know you already mentioned what you grew up on, but like, give me your top 3 go-to foods that like you were eating all the time.
Growing up or now?
Growing up.
SpaghettiOs. I used to eat SpaghettiOs all
Out
the
the
time.
can.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I heat it up, but yeah, it was in
Yeah.
the can. We had chicken tenders a lot, which is really funny too, because like my parents now are like the best cooks. I mean, they make the best food you could ever think of. So now, like, whenever I'm with them, I eat so well. But growing up, like, I just didn't eat a whole lot of good food for me. What else did I eat? Pizza rolls.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I mean, it's SpaghettiOs.
I love
Not
veggies.
good,
like,
but
I've always liked vegetables.
pizza rolls and chicken tenders. Love chicken tenders. I still love chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Sandwiches.
Like, if I think about bad, like the last year, if I think about eating bad food, like or something, I eat bad food all the time, but the main thing I want is chicken tenders.
He
Oh
talks about
my
anytime I'm
gosh.
like, if you want to get food this weekend, what food do you want? He's like, chicken tenders.
Gotta head on down to Fat Boys.
God.
Y'all see that Fat Boys
Fat
bar?
Boys bar. Yeah,
I know.
Never been there.
It has like a little
When I
black lab
passed by
painting
that,
on it.
Yeah, I laughed. I was like, Fat
I think
Boys.
it's my kind of
There's
place.
also Sandston Bistro that's right there too, and I really want because apparently they're like really good.
Oh yeah, that's shit. Bistro's jumping. I've
Yeah.
never been.
Always.
Yeah, I hear it's really good.
Yeah, I need
Really
to get
good.
some. But
So
they,
you can-
of course, are like small, local, whatever. So there's no like delivery. You have to go
No.
pick it up. So if you're like hungover on the couch or something, you're like, no,
Yep.
I'm trying to go get it.
But I'm sure it's like you probably don't breeze in and breeze out, but you hit Fat Boys
Mhm.
and then you get something sweet
Mm.
at the
The
bistro
milkshake or something. That's what
afterwards.
I always want is a milkshake. Anytime that he's like, I want chicken tenders, I'm like, I want a milkshake. I never
you
get a milkshake though.
Yeah. When's the last time? I hate that we're already talking about like that's all we're talking about is fucking food.
I
But
know.
I had a milkshake. The last time I had a milkshake was from Cookout.
Mm,
That bitch was
Cookout
thick.
is so good.
Oh yeah.
That bitch was thick.
And they have so many different flavors that
Yeah.
you can get.
Yep.
Oh my, Sheetza has really good milkshakes too. He got me one when I was pregnant. It was chocolate and has like chocolate
Yeah, I got
brownie
little
bites or something in it.
Brownie
Damn.
chunks in it.
But it's like
Yeah.
You
really
need a spoon with that. huh?
no, but it's like really fine, like
It's like
grated up
Yeah,
brownie.
like-
so
okay.
like you get every mouthful is like some brownie and some
Damn.
milkshake. Oh, so good.
That's like crack, dude.
It is.
they
And imagine
they
being
figured it out.
pregnant, Austin.
Yeah.
It's so hard to say no. Like after, and Sheets was right across the street from my doctor's office. So anytime I would go in
Oh,
for
yeah.
my baby
Straight to
appointment,
Sheets.
go straight to Sheets. I deserved it.
Of course.
Yeah.
They had a poke and praw at me.
Oh,
I had a baby growing inside of me.
yeah.
Oh, you earned it, girl.
I did. I know. He never made me feel guilty, not once.
No, I didn't care. Just growing a little mini me in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's undisclosed or whatever, but how much weight did you gain?
26 pounds. Which is apparently like pretty low. They like, of course, like when our parents were growing up, I think your mom said that she gained like 52 pounds with Nicole.
Oh, damn.
Like back then when people were having babies, they're like, oh, this is your chance. Like eat a dozen donuts and eat all the pizza
up.
and ice cream and whatever. Like don't worry about your weight. You're supposed to gain weight for your baby or whatever, but it's like eat a lot of food, but still eat good food.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, so I only gained 26, but I think a lot of people gain like around 30, 40. But nowadays doctors are like, we want you to gain weight, but in a healthy way. Don't
Yeah.
gain 50 pounds.
we don't want to see your chin grow as well.
Well, like the placenta, the amount of blood placenta baby is a lot, but it's not 50 pounds worth. So like when
Your baby
all
was
that
only
stuff comes
7.
out,
Damn.
when all that comes out after, like you're still gonna have to work
All
to.
that stuff comes out.
Yeah, Jake
Yeah.
was there for that.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
That's right. You
Oh,
delivered it.
yeah.
Oh man, it's good.
At strangers.
He told me today. He was like, I delivered that baby. How?
I pulled it out.
You didn't pull out that baby.
He was in the moment. Thought he was.
You should have seen him when it started. He was all the way back here.
Yeah.
He said, I'm not touching nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was debating on even cut that cord. And
4
next
hours
thing, next
later,
thing you
he
know,
was-
I'm down there looking at the head sticking out. And why? And the doctor,
That's
like,
different,
doctor's
man.
like trying to hold onto her hair, the
Yeah,
baby's
it kept
hair.
slipping back in.
She's like, "It's pretty wild," isn't it? I was like, "Yeah, that's fucking
Jesus.
wild."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'd probably be different, especially if I knew the person. This is a young girl, early 20s.
Mm.
And yeah, you're just looking
It's
down.
scarring.
And it was kind of, I wish, at least for my sake, I wish they had a little tunes or something playing in the background. 'cause
Oh, we
it
had
was-
music
it was-
playing in
we had
ours.
music bumping.
No,
yeah.
this room was
So
dead silent.
awkward,
A lot of
yeah.
heavy breathing, a lot of
Yeah.
and a lot of cussing.
All the nurses that came in, they were like, "Thank God you guys have music. Like, we love this because
Did
it's
y'all
usually
play it, or the-
yeah,
No,
we played it on our
I brought my
speaker.
speaker and turned. Yeah, we had some.
So they told you to turn it on?
No.
They said play whatever you want. If you want to play music, do it. If you don't.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, I would.
no, yeah,
Please.
we
Me not ever having a kid but watching it. need some music
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, no,
If I'm in your room and you're delivering, you better put some music on.
Jesus. Because it was just awkward because they knew that I was a stranger. I was a student in there watching because they asked, hey, is a student okay to come in and watch? And I was at the foot of the bed because they want me to be in it.
Experience, yeah.
And so I'm just like making eye contact with this chick every now and then. And I'm just a stranger.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Seeing it all.
Yeah.
Peachy.
I mean, legs hiked up.
I mean, like, during it, like, you know, there's probably like 4 or 5 people and come in or whatever. But at the time where you're really trying to get that baby out, all of a sudden, like 13 people flood in. You were wide open, screaming. I mean, everything out. So by the end of it, you're just like, I don't care. Anybody can see me. It doesn't matter. I'm never going to see you guys again in my life. Like, get this baby out of me. Yeah. That's basically what I thought.
Yeah, when it happened, at least for the one I was in, when it happened quick. Like, she was in there for a while, but when things were moving.
And once they called y'all in, it was
things
like,
were moving.
it was go time.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, the doctor wasn't even in there. The doctor came in for the one that I was at, and he was like, yeah, call me when it seems like things are moving. He's like, I'm going to roll back down to wherever the fuck you probably the lounge, chilling or whatever.
Yeah, I need
He's like, call me back when shit's popping off. And so it was me and another nurse in there, and we were just chilling. And all of a sudden, the chick's like, oh,
he's coming.
something's happening.
It's coming. Yes.
Anyways, so yeah.
The contraction.
It was just me and the other nurse. And like soon, the radio was nearby or whatever phone. So she was like calling real quick. So like, immediately seconds came by. They were all up in there, but yeah, for a second it was just me and her. Like, I was like,
shit.
oh shit,
I'm not. I don't want to do this anymore.
Damn, yeah, because I was waiting for it to say,
back.
hey, I need another set of hands. Nah,
because at first, like he wasn't really like pushing against my leg, and I remember the doctor constantly was like, Jake, you need to really like push against or whatever, because like I couldn't
like pull your leg back.
I couldn't do it enough. Like you really have to like pull back. Because like you need that like push through.
Yeah. It's cannonball style.
It's a lot. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be in somebody's strange room. That I don't know. I can't imagine what it looked like from the other side. But he said that at one point she was just like arm deep inside of me. I didn't feel none of that because I had an epidural, thankfully. But
the chick I watched, they brought her in by ambulance. Like she was out of the party, so like this wasn't planned at all. And so no drugs. And they asked her because she got there like supposedly early enough. They were like, hey, you want anything? And she's like, nah. And then as it started going off, she's like, hey, I do.
I changed my mind. Yeah.
Like, no.
That's how it usually happens. I told them as soon as, so usually like they give you Pitocin, like I got induced, so they give you Pitocin to like kickstart everything.
Yeah.
But usually you get that first and then you get an epidural. But I was like, no, I want my epidural first because I don't want to feel contractions. I don't want any of that. And you can have that, but you have to ask because most of the time they don't want you to do that.
Gotcha.
But if you wait too long to get the epidural, then your contractions are too close. And if you're having a contraction while they're trying to put a needle up into your back, like it can really fuck you up. So yeah, they're like, no, you can't do it. So I was like, I'm gonna have this shit early. But if you have an epidural, you can't get up and move around.
Yeah.
You have literally a needle up inside of your spine. Yeah. So that sucked. And also I felt every single contraction because nowadays they want you to feel contractions so you know when to push because it helps. But it was awful. Like I looked at my mom and Jake and I was like, I'm never doing this again. Because it like at the brink of, like when I was going through the worst of it, I was like, the actual giving birth, I had an epidural, and so I didn't feel anything in my legs or my vagina, but I felt all the contractions. That was the worst. Oh my gosh, man. I was sweating. I don't think I yelled at all, though, when I was pushing. No. She was worried about me not breathing because I was like holding my breath to push. And she was like, "You don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe." And I'm like, sorry.
Shit.
It was wild.
I told Jake that too.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was fine.
Bet.
It was a long day, but.
I bet.
It was a long day.
Jesus.
I was in labor for over 24 hours, so.
Yeah.
And I had to push for 4 hours. Usually it's like 30 minutes.
They almost called it and they were going to cut her open, but the doctor was like, she's so close. Let's keep trying.
It's like, I can see the baby. We got to keep going. And then that's when they found out that her hand was on her face.
When her head popped out, her little hand was right here. And the doctor's like, oh, that's why he wouldn't fucking come
backed
out.
up.
Yeah. She's chilling.
Hit the block on her.
Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe one day you'll experience it.
Yeah.
Brings so much joy to your life.
One day.
No pressure.
Yeah. I don't know about that, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's got its ups and downs.
Yeah.
She's got her baby Reese had her first ponytail today.
Yeah, I got her hair up in a ponytail.
She finally has enough hair to put it.
Is
put
it
her hair
that
up in
long?
Just on the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
got-
the top's thick.
It's the cutest fucking thing, but
I know.
it's weird because like now she's like
She looks
looks
more
more
like a
grown up.
toddler.
It's like,
Yeah.
whoa, slow the fuck down.
I know. It's so sad. It's good though.
Yeah, I saw y'all riding outside in her little car when y'all were walking, and one thing I noticed was y'all were cruising, and she had enough brain power to reach forward, grab her cup, take a swig from it by herself. I
Yeah.
was like, damn.
Oh yeah, no, she's got it.
Yeah.
I know it was like perfect timing too because I was just gonna like show because I just got this like half-gallon igloo jug or whatever, and because it was so fucking hot when we went out there, and I was like, man, stay hydrated or whatever. That's what I was gonna make the video about. And as I'm videoing, all of a sudden she just reaches up and she grabs her water and she starts drinking. I was like, stay
Straight to
hydrated,
cup
my
holder.
friends. It's hot out here.
She's pretty good about putting back, her drink back in a cup holder or where it belongs.
Yeah.
But sometimes she just
Throws it.
Toss it.
slams it.
Yeah. She had it
wherever.
the whole time. Like she was constantly drinking because it was hot out
I
there.
bet it was. It was.
I mean, I think it was like 87 degrees when we were walking, and like the humidity too. I can't even imagine.
Well, in the sun, it's hot as
Yeah, we don't have
balls.
much shade around here,
Yeah.
so it's just like directly beating down on us.
Just feel like, I mean, I know we bitched a lot about it last time, but just the air doesn't move the past like 2 weeks. It's just stagnant.
No
Doesn't move.
breeze. Yeah. It's
It'd be different. I mean, it probably wouldn't be that hot if at least it just moved a little bit, but this shit just sit still.
That's how the
There-
last week's weekend's WOD. I mean,
Oh,
everybody was drenched
Yeah,
in
that was
sweat
gross.
because it was
Brutal.
so thick outside. Like,
Yeah.
man, if there was like a little bit of a breeze, like it'd be different.
Oh,
but it was just
my.
like stagnant air.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It was hot as shit. Yesterday I went and I went to Lowe's, went and bought some supplies.
Oh yeah, we were wondering what that was
Yeah, I
for.
was wondering what you were up to.
Oh, you don't talk to us about things?
No.
All right.
Actually, I
alright.
won't.
Okay.
But picked up supplies
Okay.
because me and Sarah have been talking about, since obviously we've been in the house for 4 months now, I think, close to it, that we wanted to start chipping away at some of like the bigger projects that we had for it, like fixing our shed. So the shed's roof is like toast.
Done.
Yeah, at least the shingles. So it like needs to be reshingled. But I went ahead and bought some sheathing, like plywood.
He said that. He was like, I think, is it the roof? Is that what he's doing with the
Yeah.
roof? That's so weird that
Uh-huh.
I would never look
Man
at that and be
shit.
like, oh, that's for
Man, shit.
that's for shingles. Yeah.
Must
no
be
idea.
building a garden.
Cool.
But yeah, I bought all that shit, and now I just have to pick a day to do it.
Oh, so
Oh, you haven't
got it,
started.
but didn't start it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, hell no. Because, I mean, I knew this going into it, but like I reminded Sarah or like let her know. I was like, hey, because I made her help me unload the truck. I loaded the truck by myself at Lowe's,
Right.
but she was at the house to help me unload it. And then she's like, damn, that shit's heavy, especially like the bundles of shingles. Those shits are heavy as
shingles
fuck.
are
Yeah.
heavy as
I
fuck,
bought
yeah.
like 7 bundles to like do the shed. And I was like, so all this weight that we're pulling out is what's going to be also
On
coming
it.
off the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that trash scrap has to go somewhere.
Mhm.
Just the same, almost the same amount of weight, if not more probably. And so it was like, it's going to be some work.
Yeah.
It's going to be not
Is
a
there
little
anything
small
in the shed
project.
now, or is it like?
Yeah, I have stuff in it. Like,
Why don't you ask like other men to help you?
maybe.
Is Sarah okay with it? Can she handle it?
I'm not okay.
Oh,
With it.
okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. I should check in on you. Are you okay?
Nope, I'm not. But I have a lawnmower and I got like piddly shit, leaf blower, some bullshit, paint,
Uh-huh.
whatever. But the roof has leaked on both sides. It's like a regular barn type roof, so it's got like 4 different angles on it.
Yeah.
But all the shit's like moldy, soft, and shit. And like, it just needs to get replaced quick. If not, shit's gonna fucking ruin everything.
I
on
would
the
think you
inside.
could rip the old shit off pretty quick. A few
Probably,
hours, and
yeah.
then- or a couple hours, and then have it covered back up. At least throw a tarp over it if you
Yeah.
can't get it. You can't finish it, but I would think you'd be able to at least put down the paper. Or do you put tarp paper down on that, or you just gonna
I-
put shingles over it?
I bought tar paper because it wouldn't. I mean, I don't know pricing on shit, but it didn't seem like it was that expensive. I got like 400 square foot, which I think the shed's only 224 square foot to my calculations.
On the dot.
On the dot. And fucking 400 square feet of tar paper is only like $38.
Yeah.
So like,
Did you YouTube all of this, or do you just already have
Google,
experience?
A little free Google search.
Okay.
And then,
I didn't know if you had
some
prior
YouTube.
experience.
Zero
with...
experience.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well,
About to
now you
have
can
some
do it.
experience
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But bought some nice brown
Shingles.
shingles so it'll blend in with the woods a little bit.
Nice.
You know?
Nice.
Yeah.
Is the roof on your home brown?
No, on the home it's like a gray, but
Mm.
on the shed now it's brown. It's like almost like it's dark. Not in between that, your table and the chair are like brown. It's like dirt brown. So when you're staring at it, almost like you almost don't even see the roof because like it is brown. You know, it just sort of blends in with everything.
Well, that's exciting.
But it is exciting because I've never done it.
That'd be fun. You get the nails like the little plastic washers on them.
So I looked that up. You can get those, or you can just get your typical like roofing nail. I just went with a cheap roofing nail because you could buy a big fucking bulk.
Oh yeah, you can
box
buy a big
of
ass
them.
box.
It's just a shed, anyways. So
yeah,
it's
it's
like,
just a shed. It's not like it's.
But the green ones definitely seems like a lot of people are saying they just use the green shits.
yeah.
But I bought the roofing nails because there's that many of them.
Get some beers and get some friends over to help.
Might.
Is your
Or
shed
not, whatever.
like a cabin like thing like your house, or is it?
It's
like
wood.
I've been watching Barnwood Builders on HBO. I've been watching a lot of DIY and like home design or whatever, and I stumbled upon this because I love cabins, and they find like these old cabins, usually in like West Virginia or wherever, and they take them apart, and then like somebody buys the wood and then wants to rebuild it on their property, so they ship it across the country and then they rebuild it. But it's crazy. Like I've learned so much about cabins and like everything, like down from like the cuts that the dovetail cuts or whatever, and then the chinking that they do, and like everything.
You said what?
Chinking?
Okay.
I want to come look at your house and be like,
Well, no, it needs some chinking and some caulking for sure. There's a few spots now, so I might have mentioned it. But I was sitting at the dining room table like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and as the sun was coming up, I was just like looking out the window right across from the table. And then to the left of the window, I was like, man, it's a bright little... Is the sun coming through the wall right there? It is. There's a little gap where, like, I guess shit...
Chinking.
Yeah, chinking or fucking foam or whatever they put in between that shit.
Yeah, I was telling him today.
Or something like that.
Well, they cut out like a piece of like foam that fits the gap in between the logs, and then they push that in, and then they take... It's... Chinking now is like a different type of like material or whatever. Yeah. But you also have to make sure you put it on right, because like wood, like when it rains or whatever, it needs to make sure that it slides off. So it has to be like at a little curve. But yeah, it's like a mixture of like a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah. I definitely, and I bought, that was another project, because once I noticed that, I was like, well, shit, let me go buy some brown caulk so I can, fill in some holes and gaps where I might find them, little breeze points. Yeah. But I've found 2 so far, one in our dining room and then one in the bathroom.
Did they check for any of that stuff during your inspection or no?
No.
Not really, no.
I feel like cabins are so like specific,
it'd
you
probably
know?
take them like 2
2
weeks to
like
look
every
through
single
every single wall.
Yeah. Blow
So it's just something that...
wind through it.
Yeah. I mean, they did the basic shit, windows, units, like big appliances, shit like that.
It really made me like appreciate a cabin though, like watching that show, because it is crazy, like the amount of work and effort it takes to make one.
I could imagine, because I look at all the different cuts and shit, and there's even like cuts on logs that like right in the middle, like where they were about to start cutting it, but like they backed off and they're like, fuck it, we're actually going to use this whole entire bitch.
Yeah.
But what's also odd to me, and I don't know how my house was built, but the logs aren't, so from the inside and outside, it's not the same log. At least it doesn't look like it to me. Like the logs don't match. So like if I'm looking at a window, I'm able to see the inside log and the outside log, and some of them are not.
Oh, really?
the same. I don't think, you know.
Hmm.
So it's not like a full complete log in some spots. Maybe that's not the whole entire house.
Well, I mean, the ones that she's watching, they're from like built back in 1800s or
Okay.
1700s.
Pioneer days.
Yeah, so it's like a full tree.
And
Yeah, so yours
it's
is
like
probably
a slab
built-
of wood, like, you know, just nothing else. Like yours, is like like your neighborhood was built like it's like a log cabin kit,
Yeah,
which is not. It's
Yeah.
log cabin, but it's. I don't know how they do it, but it's.
at least I
It's-
think.
I'm sure it's
Yeah, they might have like
not
an
more
inner
efficient,
structure
but, like,
and
I'm
an
sure it's
outer.
different than the way.
Yeah, these are like
were done back
old
then.
as like pioneers like cut down a tree and
Yeah.
like made everything themselves.
But then that doesn't. Maybe I'm wrong because then I wouldn't be able to see through the wall like
That's
I can.
true too. Yeah.
So I think maybe they are real logs, but I'm just fucking. Maybe I'm tripping.
I don't know. I'd have to come. I'm gonna come and inspect your home,
Please.
and then I'll let you
She's
know.
from
I'll evaluate you.
HGTV.
Yeah,
She's
I watched a lot of
yeah.
DIY shows.
I told him I'm on season 3, and I told him I was like,
And they
I
just
know
do
a
cabins
lot.
on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just cabins. But like some people will like build like want like these big recreational centers or whatever for their communities, and they use like the structural like outside like the framing. They mainly do like the framing of the homes, and then they have like a contractor or whatever, their company like comes
they
in and
build
like
the
does
inside,
the insides of these
Yeah.
homes and like the roofs and stuff like that. But they do like all of the structuring and like the beams and whatever. Hi, Rip. And it's a really interesting show if you want to watch it because you have a cabin
Yeah.
home.
What would you say? TV?
It's called Barnwood Builders. It's on HBO. You can have my HBO login.
No,
if
I
you
got
want.
HBO.
Oh, okay.
I got HBO. We don't pay for it. It's not ours, but we got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, work the system.
it's
I
pretty
don't think
interesting.
we pay for it. We pay for Netflix. That's it. But we have like, what we pay for Prime too. So, all right, never mind. we just don't pay for HBO.
Okay.
Max. They call it Max now.
Yeah.
Get the fuck down.
What are you?
What did we just watch on there that was pretty fucking good? I watched. It wasn't great actually. Now I'm thinking about it. That was on Netflix, but
Okay.
it's called Greenland. It's on Max HBO. Greenland has what's the guy's name for 300? Gerard
Butler.
Butler. That's right. He's in it.
Oh, okay. Never seen it.
Apocalyptic type movie.
Mm.
Pretty cool.
We watched some new comedy. It's where the guy, what's the guy from? It's a comedy. He's marrying the people's this crazy people's daughter, and they're like bank robbers or they're like get down.
Oh, the new movie that just came out.
I couldn't tell you what it's called.
It's got Adam Devine and Nina Dobrev and what's his name? That played
James Bond.
James Bond. Is it
Oh, yeah.
Pierce
Yeah.
Bro-
Sarah was-
no, no,
Brosnan?
that is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Pierce-
Sarah was watching that the other
yeah,
night.
it just came out on Netflix. It's
It
pretty
was
good.
alright.
It had some funny parts. I like
Oh, yeah.
all of those actors, so it was really good to me. But
Yeah,
it's like one of those like
came in
Pitch
on,
Perfect
the, fucking
cheeky-
Shrek part.
Oh, and he was dressed up
Bank
as
robbing
Shrek.
is
Yeah,
Shrek, yeah.
he's so funny.
Yeah.
And then like it was kind of cool because Blake because they're in Workaholics or whatever together, and that was kind of cool to see him in that.
Never seen Workaholics.
Yeah, me
It's a good
neither.
show. I also told him that he needs to watch Parks and Rec because it is so funny, and he
Never
loves
seen
The Office, so I feel like he would love Parks and
I
Rec.
just don't have
Chris
Peacock,
Pratt
so
was in it.
it's not gonna happen.
I know you have to pay for
We
every
started
episode.
watching Peaky Blinders again,
Oh, we've already seen it all the way through.
but it's so good.
Anyways, come to me for TV advice.
Yeah. Last TV advice that I'll kick in is I'm not a. I'm bringing it up like I watch it all, but I only watch it because Sarah watches it. Really. Black Mirror.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard good things.
Yeah.
And then my stepdad said he watched the most recent season. He was like really disappointed because all the other seasons were really good.
Shit. Well, I just watched this season and I was like, all right, it's decent. So maybe I'm in store for more.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But the thing I like about Black Mirror, and it's almost like American Horror Story, is where American Horror Story.
Get that cat away from that.
Get the fuck off there. This dude, he's just busy.
I mean, it's like he knows the attention's not on him, so he has to cause
Yeah.
like
Go find
chaos
some
all
friends,
around
dude.
him. I know.
Go find Key.
Yeah, where's Kiki?
Man.
Like he's got to get it though. He's reaching for it.
Is it just he just wants the little
the
receptacle
receptacle thing.
protector thingy?
Every episode of Black Mirror is different.
It's different. That's I've heard.
So you don't.
I
Have
heard
to
it like
commit.
really mess with you.
Well, there's a lot. Some of it's very deep, over my head. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I didn't get it. like it's a little level above
Yeah.
normal. But yeah, I like that because I don't want to have to commit to like 9 series or 9 episodes or fucking seasons of shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you watch Peaky Blinders, make sure you have subtitles on because you can barely understand them.
Oh shit.
Tom Hardy's in it.
Yeah, Tom Hardy, you can't understand.
You can't
the fucking
understand
thing
him.
he
You
says
have to have-
unless you have subtitles on.
His accent is so thick.
Does he normally have an accent?
Yeah, he's not American, but
He's American, right?
He's not.
no, he's
Where's
not
he from?
I thought he
He
was.
is not born in America.
But does he live here?
Probably not.
Where's he from?
I don't know. Somewhere in Europe.
Shit. Okay.
I thought he was American.
Okay, guys.
Look him up.
Thank God.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Did, any relation to Hardy, like the shirts? Isn't there like a weird, like kind of gay shirt,
What the
like
hell
all
was
cut
it?
up,
That was
like where they cut them up, they put slits in
that
them and
was
shit. Hardy shirts.
hard. It was something Hardy. It was
He's English.
something Hardy. Man.
He studied at the Drama Center in London.
But yeah, well, I mean, I could go across seas and study at John Hopkins too.
Edward Thomas Hardy is an English actor.
Good. He's good. He's really good. Great in Lawless. Great in the other movie where he plays him and his.
He was born
twin
in
brother.
London, England.
All right, we
Okay,
understand.
does that help you?
Yeah, thank you.
He also, there's another character in Peaky Blinders that is his wife in real life.
His
cool.
wife?
Mhm.
I
Damn.
didn't know he was married.
I've told you that snippet of information probably 3 times.
Didn't know he was married.
Jeez.
Yeah, the horse lady
Oh, really?
in
Huh.
real life.
The horse lady.
You would know. You'll know when you start. No,
No, she's
she handles
she
horses,
ra- yes.
racing
Oh,
horses.
She handles them.
trains racehorses.
Damn. I don't know if I'd get into it. Sounds
It's like gangster, like old school, like gangster kind of stuff. Like this family that like runs Birmingham, England. It's really good.
After the First World War.
It's like,
War,
yeah.
so everyone's kind of like, they're like kind of crazy. Like,
Yeah, it's
Don't
like
give a fuck.
Yeah,
before
shit's
like
fucked
it's
up.
like end of 1800s, early 1900s.
Okay.
Early 1900s is when
yeah,
it's
First World War, wasn't that in like 1915 or 14 or something? When the hell was that?
something like that.
Or is it
Never
the
forget.
Titanic went down in 14?
I don't know.
I should
Please
know.
don't fact check us.
Yeah, that's
I want to say Titanic went down 1911. Look it up.
I think it was 1914.
They found the Titanic's
19
remains in
Google
the late
it.
80s, I think.
Well,
1980s.
We're trying to figure out when she went down.
All right, mother.
Who-
Y'all, I was about to. Y'all act like y'all ain't got phones. They're recording. Hold on.
Thank you. Look it up. 1911.
Oops, I just went to the film.
It went down in 2003.
It's 1997. Okay. Wreckage.
and then find out when, as bad as it sounds, when the First World War was.
Come
Okay.
on, it's got to be a Wikipedia or something.
1912.
Ooh. I'm
April
close.
15th,
All
1912.
right, so yeah, I think World War was 14, 15, something like
So-
that. 15,
World War One.
14.
God, people are probably like,
Oh, these
people are
fucking
fucking
idiots.
idiots. 1914.
Ah, I was right.
All right. Money.
All right.
Anyways, yeah,
Well,
so it's back
thank
then,
God
like
for Google.
1920s or something,
Right.
and they're badasses, dude.
Yes, they're badass. It's
That
really
other
delicious.
movie, Lawless,
Mm-hmm. Oh, so good.
Moonshining.
Mm-hmm.
They'd go.
You know that's about Franklin County, which is where my lake house is.
Yes. Covered bridges. You know, they're driving through like covered bridges in the movie. You know what a covered bridge is.
Oh yeah. Like in Beetlejuice.
What about it?
Yeah, like in Beetlejuice, it's a covered bridge. Well, there's not many of them left.
Ah.
Most of them are out in Western Virginia, Franklin County, Patrick County.
Mhm.
What was the purpose of a covered bridge?
I don't know why it has to be covered. I don't know either.
Wanna Google,
Google it right now.
All right, hold
All
on.
right, Jamie, Google it.
Uh,
Reason I bring that up is because Sarah's great grandfather, I think, built like 2 like very famous covered bridges out in Patrick County, Western Virginia.
Oh, no
Like
shit.
they're like, yeah. I think a recent hurricane took one of them down though.
I thought I saw where they're like rebuilding the set for Beetlejuice.
Yeah, that's gonna be
too,
dope.
and they're
Fuck,
like rebuilding that bridge or something.
Yeah, like the whole town.
It's to protect it from like rain or
The
whatever,
wood,
because
protect
the
the
wood
wood.
could rot. Yeah.
Oh.
It's exposed to superstructures are vulnerable to rot. Covering and roofing bridges protects the trusses from the weather.
All right. Well, that's
Makes sense.
simple enough.
Yeah. I
Imagine-
probably should have taken 3 seconds to think about that.
Yeah.
Only because I've watched a lot of cabin about wood rotting
Like the
because
log
of
expert
the
over
weather.
here.
Just give me one minute.
She needs to watch a few more seasons.
Yeah. It makes me really want to go out there and like move like with a forklift or whatever and start tearing shit up, knocking shit over.
Let's start with the Lincoln log house first.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I used
You
to
guys need to
love
have more
those
faith in
things.
me.
So when you build a house, y'all like, do you have ideas of what type of house y'all would want?
Mhm.
Yeah, a little bit.
We've drawn like floor plans.
Cabins
out.
are just way too expensive.
Yeah, we're not
Otherwise, we
doing,
would.
not doing a log cabin, but
Yeah, way too expensive.
Very well. Obviously, y'all know how much we pay for the house, but when I got insurance for it, I called them and they were like, yeah. Well, most insurances wouldn't cover a log cabin nowadays. They say like we had to get this off-brand shit because none of them insure them now. But when I talked to the chick, she was like, yeah, well, we see what you paid for it, but to replace it, like if it was to burn down and we had to rebuild it the way it is,
So expensive.
very,
Yeah,
really,
very,
yeah.
like double what we paid for it.
oh no shit.
Double, yeah.
Which is so wild to me because I feel like the process of it for like a normal home is like you have to cut down all these small pieces of wood to build up whatever when you have to do less cutting and everything. But it's the maneuvering and the whatever of
Yeah.
the
No,
logs.
It's like
crazy.
It's a specialty. Like
And you have to like cut them in the right
Everything's done
spots
different.
and yeah.
a lot of things are done different.
It is odd because like our house doesn't have an attic. I just wonder if that's like how log cabins usually are. Like
Yeah, they
doesn't,
usually
like-
don't have attics.
there's a lot of things, or not a lot of things, but things that I just noticed. Obviously, now that we've been in there for some time, it's like, yeah, it's a little different than what I'm used to. I wouldn't know.
You can have. Actually, I'm trying to think. I know we had an upstairs in the log cabin, one of the log cabins we grew up in, and I want to say in the third floor, like above that, like it was some pull down stairs in the hallway or something.
It probably was.
Because there was a bunch of room up there. I mean, it was.
I feel like normally having the ceiling height, like they're not very
But
tall.
Yours
That's
is
probably
like
why, but-
all exposed, like wide open.
Yeah.
So if I guess we did a drop with like
Yeah.
sheetrock, we could have maybe,
Mhm.
but there's no space for that.
No.
But fortunately, we don't store a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
We got a shed.
that's good.
Yeah.
We use our attic, but
What do y'all have in y'all's attic? Like, what do you put in an attic?
we have a lot of,
Bunch of
baby stuff.
that's
Okay.
I have a lot of my
old or
art stuff
we
up
haven't
there.
gotten to yet.
Christmas tree, Christmas stuff.
Yeah. Christmas trees definitely expected.
Yeah.
Because I'm wondering, like, what else would I put in an attic? Like, if I had one, I don't know what I'd put up
So
there.
in my house growing up, we had like a walk-in attic, and it was mainly like holiday stuff, decor stuff, or whatever. I don't know, like old things that you just like don't really want out, I guess. Or,
Yeah.
I was thinking about, because we have such a limited amount of space in our home right now, doing like, I know a lot of people will switch out seasons of clothes. So like right now I don't need my winter bulky stuff. So I could put it in containers like tubs and then put them up in the attic and then switch them out. That way I have more space for my
'cause
clothes.
We don't have a whole lot of closet space.
Yeah. But that seems like a lot of work.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah.
It's probably, I don't know about you. You'll have 2 bedrooms back there.
We do.
So that means you have 2 closets.
Correct.
Back there.
Yeah.
And there's not enough closet space.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, I'd expect that from her.
This man
Probably-
has his own shoe rack for all of his
But
shoes.
that's not in the closet.
I don't
right?
have nothing.
No, it's in the
He
bedroom.
uses the spare bedroom for
Yeah,
that.
that is a little. That's a thing that you have.
Ideally, I
have
would
2
like-
pairs of shoes.
Ideally,
Oh,
I would
I got
like
2.
to take the second bedroom back there because we have 3 bedrooms. Obviously, one's for us, one's for Reese, one's a spare bedroom, and just use that as a walk-in closet kind of
Yeah.
thing. But we do on occasion have Carol come and stay with us. I want to say, well, we had y'all's nieces come and stay with us too. So on time to time, we do need a
When
bed.
your mom comes and she stays.
Yeah.
But it would be, even if we just had like a pull-out couch back there with a bed instead
Yeah.
of. We do have a pull-out couch downstairs too, though, so we don't technically need it. But
Because when you said
I
you
would
have,
prefer like a big closet because we like our closets are legit like.
they're not like they're
No, they're not
regular
full of
like
so-
they're
they're
Yeah.
not little tiny
And it's like the
jigs.
Yeah.
2 wire rack hooks or whatever thing. So, like if I have dresses and stuff, they are too long. It's just a
Yeah.
lot. And I don't have. There's no room for my shoes. My shoes are underneath our bed, and then some are still like in a bin inside of the bottom part of my closet that I can't even see.
Damn.
Yeah, I have a lot of shoes. Probably just get rid of some of those. But
I live like a bum.
yeah, you do.
I do but I'm fine with it. But like,
Well,
I
now
know-
my life's so different too. Like I don't go to work like in an
Yeah.
office,
so
so
you don't
all
have outfits.
98% of my clothes don't get touched anymore because I don't wear them in an office.
Yeah.
I'm home, so it's different. But
'Cause I think I got
eventually, I obviously will go back out into the world, working world.
maybe not.
Who knows?
Might get used to this.
Then-
Know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Well, we also don't know.
She going back.
Well, we also don't know if our child
Got
is going
job
to be
applications brought home for
allowed
you.
in.
we.
Our kid ain't
her
vaccinated, so
kid's
she's not gonna be
so she's,
allowed in
gonna
a lot
put
of
a
places.
I don't
private
know
school
what,
together.
what she'll be able to
You have to start teaching.
where she'll be
I
able to
might
go.
have to. She gonna she gonna need a smarter teacher than me.
Damn.
Obviously, I just had to look up when World War One started. So,
Well, Google's gonna teach her.
amen. No, they don't even need calculators anymore.
Fuck no.
Just use your phone.
Shoot.
I forgot who I was using. Oh, I was with Granddaddy. Whenever I did his shutters a few weeks ago, and he was talking about. We were talking about numbers of something. It wasn't a big number. It was enough. It gets to a weird point. Well, there's definitely a fine line of where it's like, all right, I'm just gonna use a calculator for any like type of number. But
Yeah.
like it was at that weird point where it's like I could just sit there and do like it was like 2 double-digit numbers we were multiplying.
Yeah.
I could take the time and just do it in my head and carry that over. I was like, fuck it. And he was trying to do it in his head. He's 85 years old. And I was like,
Spring
nah,
raid.
fuck that. So I pull up my phone. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm using my calculator. And damn if I didn't glad I did.
Right.
However the fuck you say that. It's fucking, his number was off.
Way the fuck off.
Yeah, way the fuck off. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, I got a calculator, dude. He didn't trust it.
Really?
He still wouldn't trust it.
That ain't
No.
right.
See,
No,
now
that's what's up.
I feel like I've gotten to an age where I haven't been in school so long and I haven't had to like use my brain for math that like even if I knew for sure what these numbers were like multiplied together, I'd still be like, let me just check just in case. And
Double
I'd put it in
check that
because
shit.
like I don't,
Depending on what
I'm
it is.
rusty.
If I need to be right, then I might double check.
yeah. But I mean, like growing up in like those math classes, and we had like the super smart calculators or whatever. I remember like everybody learned how to like store the answers or whatever to stuff like in the programming of it. But like, oh my gosh,
I
like,
just remember getting people to program games into it, and that's all I remember doing.
oh yeah, that was fun too.
I remember you could put messages, type like,
Yeah,
shit into it. That's like first texting.
Boob.
I know.
Yeah.
Kids don't know
Boob.
about that these days.
Yeah, you type it into it.
8008. Boob.
And then boobies.
Or is it 9?
Yeah,
9?
boobies.
That's 9. I'll just flip it upside down. No.
Okay.
And then you could do the hell.
Anyways. Yeah, hell.
3 or
Hello.
4,
4
3, 7,
1
7.
1 7 7. That's it. Yeah.
All right, 1, 1.
HE double hockey sticks.
Wow.
Nice.
We're really showing our age right now.
Anyways, yeah.
Yep. But getting back to, I'm gonna knock out that shed, and then my next project
Yeah.
is borrowing your power washer.
We
I'm
have
gonna
to.
re-
You haven't even finished.
I haven't
our
finished
house.
pressure washing that.
Oh,
this
shit.
house here.
I saw you
But
cut
you can use it.
two scripts of grass out there.
Oh, well,
Um,
so
Called out.
something happened.
Oh yeah,
So what
traumatizing.
had happened was, well, for one, she went to go get her nails done, and the baby woke up, so I had to put the lawnmower aside and go take a shower and take care of the baby Sunday. But I almost didn't finish cutting the grass because I had an incident. Little less than halfway through, I hadn't cut the grass in like 3 weeks,
Mhm.
and I was just chugging along. Sweat my fat ass off, to death out there Sunday afternoon in the
was hot.
backyard. And I went towards the back corner over there, and as soon as I started coming back this way towards the house, I felt the yellow jackets come out.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. I just felt them start hitting me all over the place. I just took off running, screaming to the yard. And yeah, dude. Luckily they kept it all below the waist. Like I had no shirt on, but like it was they got my legs. One got up in my pants. Like
there's a huge patch of grass out in the back that it hasn't been cut, and all of a sudden I get a phone call from him. I'm sitting on the couch, and I was like, "What's up?" He goes, "You didn't hear me screaming for my life?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Called
I was
you
like, "I'm
3
inside."
times.
And he was like, "I was screaming, motherfucker, in the backyard, running around, screaming for my life, and you didn't come out and make sure I was okay."
I
I
just
was like,
dying in the
didn't hear you."
backyard. And she's just sitting there.
Damn.
He's like, "Well, do you think you could get up and give me some water?"
I didn't say it like that.
Yes, you did.
But either
Yes.
way,
So what's going on? How are you gonna?
I guess
So now we're gonna pour some gas.
I've been feeling kind of ballsy. I want to go out there and pour a bunch of gas in it, and then
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think you're supposed to light it. I'm not sure if you're supposed to light it or not.
Google
it.
said light it.
Do it.
Light
But
it.
I don't know.
I don't know if I have the balls to do it because I don't fuck with bees. Like if I have a bad dream at night, it's
Yeah.
got bees in it.
Shit. I'm not
So-
that bad.
That's why I said I think he should ask Matthew because he's got no fear of bees.
Oh yeah.
But I was Googling it when y'all's mom was here just now earlier. And because she was like, you had to be ready because as soon as you pour that gas in there,
Oh, yeah,
those
they
bees are
come-
going to get
Yeah,
pissed
they're
and
gonna
you
be
got
pissed.
to light it really quick. And so I Googled it because Jake was like, I don't think that you're supposed to light it. And you are technically the best way to do it is to put a screen over top of it. Pour it so the bees, when they
Can't
fly
fly
up,
out.
they can't get out. And then have like a wick or something, a long wick attached down in there, and then light the wick, and that way it blows up while they can't get
We're
out.
trying to set up Mission Impossible now. So
You want to do it? I got some gas in the shed.
I'll do it.
You ain't scared.
I ain't no
Well,
pussy.
I am, dude. And so like, I got a ring camera on the back door.
Oh, did you get the video?
So-
No, but I wanted it so bad.
No, so
He
I-
deleted it?
No, I wish I had it. I would have already posted that shit. But like I went through and I was going through it and trying to find out. Like, and I could see the camera would only like come to light, or it would only start recording like once I got back to the house, and then like I'd go back towards the back, and like so never. I went through it all, and it didn't catch it.
Because
Damn.
I had left to go to the nail salon after he was crying
I
about
wasn't
it.
crying.
And I was telling Nicole about the story or whatever, and she was laughing so hard. And she was like, "Tell me he got it on the Ring doorbell." And I was like, "I'm gonna ask." But he kept saying no.
Dang.
And she was like, "He's fucking lying to me. I know it."
No,
think he
I
did.
wish I had it.
Got rid of
Yeah.
the
I would
evidence.
have
He said,
definitely
"I
posted.
triple checked.
Only
I
thing I
triple
saw
checked."
is I realized I need to hit the gym. So I've been to the gym, started going to the gym again this week because my fucking belly was so big
Damn.
out there.
It got stung.
I got to
He's
change my
running.
newest
Jiggle.
insecurity, or my most insecurity,
Biggest insecurity.
biggest insecurity now is my belly.
He every time because his
Yes.
phone goes off every time the Ring doorbells go off, and he sees himself, and he like
Oh,
goes back and
man.
looks at the videos, and he's like, "I'm a fat piece of shit."
Because the fucking Ring camera
Damn.
catches me going like walking
And
out
it's
like,
like-
in my,
Because Jake
4
never
foot
has a
up.
shirt on
Yeah.
ever. He
So
never
it's
has a shirt on.
Belly height.
oh man, yeah, it's like it just catches like it's like down here like your belly height, worst angle.
For someone who has a
And-
huge belly insecurity, you'd think that he would wear a shirt more often, but he doesn't.
Got to shame himself.
He literally
Punishment.
like he jiggles it all the time.
I know.
He pulls his pants all.
I do
From
the
his
old
belly.
Austin. I
Oh,
pull
yeah.
the pants up over it.
I was like, "Why do you do that?" He
Yeah.
goes, "I'm tired of looking at it, hanging
You
over
gotta
my
tuck
pants
that
like
shit
that."
away.
Yeah, I don't have to see it.
Yeah, but he has been going to the gym. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, I saw him.
2 days in a row.
Yeah, he got mad at you. You guys were supposed to work out together, and you showed up late apparently. And then he goes,
Oh, yeah.
"Well, we didn't set a time."
It wasn't late. It's just I went earlier and we never talked about time.
Yeah, we never
You're
did.
dumb.
Well, I forgot completely. So he texted
You're the
me
one
in
that
morning.
reached out to
I
him
know.
to do
Well,
it.
then I got into some shit later that day, and I just forgot. But yeah, I'm gonna be up in there.
So
Probably.
He said his tushy is sore.
I bet it is.
oh man, yeah, my
If you haven't trained legs,
my
and
hips,
fucking
like my legs aren't terribly sore, but like
Tomorrow's
just like
gonna
my
be
hips
bad.
and like where anything I have to hinge and bend over.
yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, whoa.
Oh man,
Yeah, old man over here
Shit.
too.
Easy.
it is late. God damn.
We had to start late because of the baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So yeah, I still have not finished cutting the grass
Yeah.
because it's hot, and I might just get the rest of that grass that I didn't finish Sunday. I might get it this weekend.
Well, we're gonna call you up and let you know, and you can pour some gasoline on them
I will.
things. Light them up.
Did Google? You would think this would work. Well, not permanent, but it would like get rid of a lot of them, you push the lawnmower over top of it and just let it eat as they're flying out.
See,
chopping them up.
Dude, I actually went over the hole.
Yeah.
And then came back, and like they got me like when I was coming back like another stripe over.
Gotcha.
So I guess
They were like
stepped
still
closer.
pissed.
Yeah.
Or I pissed them off and I went over.
And then
Yeah.
finally
I
they
came
started
back,
coming
they're
out.
like, oh, this motherfucker.
This dude. Fuck him.
He's
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah.
And yeah, they man, it just fuck it. I don't know. It's like natural instinct. Like as soon as I
Jackets.
felt them like start to latch onto my leg in different places,
Yeah.
I just took off.
Yeah.
And I fight or
I
flight.
don't mess with bees.
I flighted hard.
That's kind of the same scenario I had with my last interaction with a pile of fucking yellow jackets. I was at the creek chainsawing near a tree, and the tree had like this like base that was like rotten out. So like, the tree was kind of still healthy, but it was rotten out at the bottom. And I was like, oh fuck, it's just rotten. So let me cut it down. And I started cutting, and I was wearing gloves, but then I wasn't looking at my hands. I was looking at the tree that I was cutting. I was like, man, my hand hurts like a motherfucker. The fuck just hit me?
Oh no!
I looked down, there's one biting me or stinging me through my glove, and it almost like you said, it was like instinct. Once I saw that one, I swiped him off me, dropped the chainsaw, and I just turned and ran. I didn't even know if there's more or what. I turned and ran, and by the time I made it like 8 feet away, I looked back and there's just a cloud of them.
Yeah.
I was like, damn! I was like 2
Thank
seconds
God.
away from
Yeah.
fucking getting ate alive.
Yeah.
Fuck those
I
things,
couldn't.
man.
I can't even imagine.
Little
I do
fucking
not. I don't
assholes.
do well with any bug flying around me.
Yeah.
But I do. I've told him this before. I think I have a really bad thing with bees because I think I have PTSD. I went to Disney World when I was younger, and one of the things that you could do experiences was this like Drew Carey thing, and you sit in. It's almost like a theater seating, and you sit down and you have like, I don't know if it's headphones or whatever, but the chairs like. They vibrate, they whatever, like they blow air at your feet. Like it's like all like you're just watching him walk around. And all of a sudden,
Like
he
interactive.
hits this like beehive or something, and all you hear is bees flying around your head and like air like blowing your hair. Oh my god! Like it was traumatizing. I had to throw the thing off, like the headphones off my head. Like it was so scary. And now I think that's like really what messed me up. Like I freak the fuck out when I see a bee.
So
I do not like it.
Getting lit up by real bees, just fake
Yeah,
bees.
like the
Gotcha.
noise of
Huh.
a bee, even if it's a fly, like the noise of it, like flying by my ear, like I lose my shit.
Yeah, we go golfing, and there's bugs
Oh
on the
my
golf
God.
course.
Yeah, we talked about this.
And,
Yeah.
and she flips the fuck out.
Yeah, mayflies fucking
everything.
hurt when they bite you.
Like yeah, she's just a jumpy thing. Like when she.
I don't
never
like when
mind.
the bugs fly around my legs. I don't like that.
I mean, who does though?
I know. Thank
But sometimes
you.
when you're trying to hit, sometimes if there's bugs out and you know they're gonna hit
I know,
you.
I gotta wear
but you gotta
pants.
focus on the golf shot, so you just hit your fucking golf shot and don't think about it.
So man up, bro. Shit.
Stay in the cart.
All right.
Hold it down. I've had a lot, which I feel like anywhere, get them at the creek and at my house, fucking ticks. Ticks been bad.
Oh
boy.
man, yeah.
I haven't gotten how to take them
We
forever.
played golf last 2 weekends ago at Smith Mountain Lake,
Yeah.
and I had a couple tick bites on my
Inner thigh.
inner thighs, and they're still itchy.
My
Yeah.
uncle had one too from that trip.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm just so scared for a death sentence with one of those things.
Yeah.
The fucking
Lyme
Well,
disease
like,
or
what
alpha.
if-
I think it's
Alpha-gal.
alpha-gal.
Yeah.
they
My
talked
friend
about
had that.
too.
Yeah, Sarah's mom does.
Couldn't eat red meat for
But
like
apparently,
2 or
like
3
it
years.
just takes time for it just the
Like to
dissipate, to go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
hopefully.
eventually goes away. Like now, he could eat red meat or whatever,
Yeah.
but it just makes you like really sick when you eat
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
scared.
like even for her mom, like if she would smell it, she would kind of get nauseous or fucking like
That would suck.
It would be
Get
scary
low.
to like eventually test it out to see
Like,
you
when's the
know?
right time?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely feel like I would feel safer going to a doctor, but
yeah.
and be like, hey, can you test me?
It's uncool or it's unfortunate, but kind of cool. But because she had alpha-gal or still does, they buy these like random ass meats now. It's like ostrich,
Yeah.
duck,
Yeah, rabbit.
yeah, like all these weird, like I guess technically mammals, but like mammals, I guess you can eat them. I don't know. Is an ostrich a mammal? Probably not. I don't know.
I feel like it's poultry.
It's a
Bird.
Bird.
What's that? Is a bird a mammal? We
Yeah.
have to Google that.
Bird is a mammal.
Is it? I guess so.
God, guys.
Fuck. We're retarded.
First of all, I think it's a mammal.
Yeah, I can't homeschool my kids.
She did say though with alpha gal you can eat monkey though.
No, birds are not mammals.
That's what I thought, bro.
They're avians.
They're avian.
Mammals are characterized by
what?
their
Avians?
rather they are avians. Mammals are
God, I can't remember any of
characterized
that.
by their milk glands, hair, vertebrae, and their birthing
Oh, that's
of
right.
live
Yeah,
young.
yeah. We don't-
Tits.
They lay eggs and don't do the milk.
Yeah,
the
so they
milk
lay
thing.
eggs, so they're not mammals.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I have eggs, but I am a mammal.
Yeah.
But it's not the same thing.
What else did we ate? She ate alligator. But dude, low key, high key, whatever. When she'd buy these duck steaks or like,
Oh, so
dude,
good.
they're fucking banging.
I
really.
love duck.
Like,
Yeah.
banging. Like the fat on them just
Mhm.
is a different flavor. I mean, they're
what I've
tender,
heard,
they're
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Juicy.
they're good. Yeah, juicy. I don't know what the fat content like wise, but nonetheless, if you just have a duck steak,
Yeah.
primo.
So good.
God
so
damn,
good.
it's good.
I know.
What else did we
My
have?
stepdad's made that before. Oh,
The
so
ostrich.
good.
I think I had some of that. That was okay. It wasn't like sweet, but yeah, we had some wild shit with
Mhm.
her doing that. But yeah,
It's unfortunate, but you know.
I know. Imagine
I would
not
be more
having-
upset about Lyme disease than I would be about that.
Yeah, yeah, but like, who gets Lyme disease?
Some
I
people
thought my
do.
buddy got it.
I think
From
some
the
people
ticks.
do. But like, you don't hear about. I mean, you hear about it, like, oh, you're
Yeah.
gonna get Lyme disease, but like, I don't know anybody that's got Lyme disease.
I saw this show I used to watch, and one of the girls had Lyme disease on it, and it like really fucked her up. But
I think Avril Lavigne had it or something like that.
oh, surprised you didn't have a crush on her.
Nah,
She had that, fuck you attitude.
maybe I have a crush on her now.
Oh,
Google it. But Bieber, I think, had Lyme disease too. I think
did he? I feel like
I
you're
thought
making
Bieber had
this
a stroke.
up.
he might have. He did that.
From the-
He
from
had
the-
both.
From the
No, that was his wife, Haley
Jab.
Bieber.
She had Lyme disease.
No, she had a stroke.
Oh fuck.
oh, he had a stroke.
No,
She had a stroke.
yeah,
Jimmy Fox had a stroke.
yeah. He's blind now or something, right? Or paralytic?
I thought he was,
No, blind.
blind and or blind.
Jesus.
I don't know.
paralyzed.
Something really
Fucked
bad
up.
happened to him. Yeah,
Sucks. Anyways,
yeah,
Fucking Lyme disease.
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that. Fuck Lyme disease.
Like Lyme disease. Anyways, we're gonna call you when we need our bee service.
Yeah, I'll hook you
I
up.
think I just called Matthew.
I'll hook it up.
Yeah, actually, he probably would be better.
I feel like
no offense to you.
I feel like you could burn the yard down. He would like do it more controlled.
Safely.
Yeah, I'm not putting. I'm not.
Apparently, they really
certifying
don't
her.
like water. Yellow jackets, like they're the
Dry.
hives. Yeah, they don't like water.
My water hose is too short.
Yeah.
You got to get up on it with the fucking.
Well, it doesn't
The
help that our
little
grass
water
was
pitcher.
so
Yeah.
high. That's probably why it happened.
Do what?
It happened because our grass was
Oh yeah, I
grew too
didn't
high.
cut the grass for 3 weeks. So
Yeah.
over 3 weeks.
Yeah, that was her saying the grass is probably too high to get on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Grass
It's
been
okay.
growing like a bitch.
It's
So all this rain and heat, and
Oh,
sun,
yeah.
should have been growing.
But luckily, our front yard and side yard is Bermuda grass, and
Yeah.
it's like even when it grows really big, like
you
you
can't
can't even
tell when
tell.
it's that-
It looks
that
still
tall.
looks so good.
Yeah, it's thick.
It honestly looks
thick
better because
shit.
it's like super green.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's
that shit thick.
better. Yeah, but
Yeah.
our backyard's normal, just
Yeah,
like weedy
backyard
grass.
straight mixed weed, trash, and yellow jackets.
But we do need to get back there and do some more badminton.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah, you're
Like
safe.
to do that?
We're safe where the badminton nets are.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
safe zone.
I haven't cut it with a lawnmower in a month.
Yeah,
now.
I'm down with that.
Have
Ah.
another competition. See who wins. Place your bets.
Well,
that was fun.
that might be it for this one.
That sounds
It's
good
late.
to me. Yeah, we got a late start.
Yeah.
Thanks a
Well,
lot, Reese.
it's all good. Till next time.
So, is it not going to be a
Oh wait, shoot, we have the cards.
Oh, whip 'em out.
weekend wad? No weekend wad this weekend because I'll be out of town. You'll be in South Carolina, and I'll be in North Carolina.
If so, I was gonna talk with Sarah. Sarah's off Saturday, so she was like, she was saying she would still like to work out. So I don't know. I might get her to put it together. Because Kevin, I saw Kevin today. He was like, yeah, fucking the other guy, Matt. He was like, yeah, he wants to bring his wife now. And
Oh, yeah.
He's like, some other guy, one of the other guys said that they wanted to come because Matt
Oh,
talked
shit,
about it,
damn.
and then Nate. But Kevin won't be there. He's having his kid tomorrow.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
damn.
Yeah. So he was like, I'm going to miss this week because I'm going to sneak out for next week. Though. Yeah. So come on through,
That's
dude.
so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wish we were gonna be here, but
It's all
we
good.
gotta head to North
Gotta
Carolina.
go visit little bro.
Yeah, the littlest
Little
of bros.
big bro.
Well, this is Answer the Internet. Questions as fucked up as you are. And I've got Answer the Internet. Would you rather your girlfriend be able to read your thoughts during sex or all the time except during sex? Oh, during sex.
Yeah, during sex. Right?
Because what else am I thinking about during sex?
I don't know, like maybe who you're thinking about.
I mean,
I don't
I'm
think-
very self-centered, so I'm thinking about myself the whole time. Dang, it looks good.
Stop it.
Looks good today, Austin.
I mean, nobody wants somebody to know what they're thinking about all day
Good
long,
blood flow today.
all the time.
Yeah, pump kicked in. But yeah, no, all the time, no, definitely.
Yeah,
not.
no, I wouldn't want somebody to know what I'm thinking about all
Yeah,
the time.
I mean, not much is going on up in the brain. Blood flow limited in the brain.
There's one
Yeah.
thing on the mind,
Yeah,
and it's smashing it.
I think that's people's worry is that you're thinking about like another girl, and then they're like,
What? I guess I've heard. I guess you hear people doing that, but
yeah,
I thought that was like
I don't know.
I don't know how you really do
Yeah.
that.
I don't know. Maybe some people watch a lot of porn, and they're thinking about porn.
I like to live in the moment.
I love that.
All
I'd like to say you do too.
right, next easy question. Too easy.
Answer the internet. Would you rather orgasm every time you hear All Star by Smash Mouth or hear All Star every time you orgasm? Oh, man.
It's like, how often do you hear that
you don't
song?
hear
All Star every time I go.
Do you
Hey,
like it.
now,
I
you're
like
an
it.
All Star.
get paid? Hey now.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's been forever since I've seen the guy, the lead singer, of what he looks like, but I imagine he looks like Guy Fieri. Does he not look like that?
He has brown hair now.
Okay. Is it the
I
dude
think,
that
right?
does it come my lady?
No, different guy.
Mm-mm.
Okay, because I saw him recently. It looks
Yeah.
like, he looks like a crackhead.
Yeah.
I guess he is kind of Guy Fieri-ish, but I'm pretty sure he has brown hair. But yeah, I could understand where you think that.
Side note, the Come My Lady guy, I was talking to Mark. I sent that video to Mark of he looks like that dude. He's like doing like an acoustic version of it and looks like a crackhead. He's only 48 years old
48
right now. That guy is only 40. That
Oh,
way he
you're
looks.
talking
He looks like he's about 75. in that
Yeah,
video.
The Come My Lady guy?
yeah.
Yeah,
Looking rough. Long, hard life.
Does
Well-
Mark know him?
No, he says he knows of him though.
Drugs will fuck you up.
I'm sure
Yeah.
that dude's probably done some.
But he
hard.
said, because I was like, well, do you think he's made it off? Like, how is he still around? like-
still performing. Like,
Yeah.
people like
Yeah.
And he's like, well,
Showed up to
he
see
probably
him.
doesn't do shows with that band anymore. Maybe not. But he's living off of royalties because that's during that time, like late 90s, early 2000s,
yeah.
like that was still a big thing. And he was like, and he made probably some commercial money because that song and one other song they have a hit, one other banger, he says. And he says they live off a bunch of commercial ad spend
Damn.
and shit. And he's like, he probably makes. He
Because
says,
anytime like you play a song like that in any movie, you get
Yeah.
paid for it.
Oh, yeah.
Like they have to pay a certain amount to give you
Yeah,
the
the
song
license
right.
for it.
Yeah.
And then he said they used it in a few big commercials where he got paid pretty big. But he's like, just living off the royalties of that song, he's probably making six figures.
that's pretty good.
Like collecting
Yeah.
track, six
Just-
figures.
Just for
Yeah.
one-
So
one
he's like,
hit.
probably, he says he's probably making like $100,000 a year.
Wild.
Which he's like, for the efforts of what he could have been, is like whatever. But,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah, but for doing
but
absolutely
yeah, for
nothing
nothing,
now,
just to like probably shoot up drugs and
yeah,
shit.
get a couple
Right.
rocks.
Yeah.
make a happy
Yeah.
life off that.
Would you rather?
I would probably say All Star every time you orgasm, just in case you're like out in public or like in a car with your friend or your kid or something, and all of a sudden the song comes on and
Gotta go home.
you know I don't want to scar anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, since,
It'd be a lot easier for me to like hide it than you guys because obviously you're gonna come everywhere.
yeah, but I don't want to hear that song every time I get off.
All right, well pick the other one.
How often do you hear the song?
Not often.
Never. But now,
Austin probably hears it a lot.
As soon as I start coming, it's gonna start coming on the
You hear
fucking
the
radio.
echo, and it's like, oh shit.
Nah, dude.
I'm trying to figure out how that song starts off.
As soon as it's no, we're going every time I hear it. I come.
All right. All right.
Just as long as nobody figures it out and doesn't put it on repeat.
Yeah.
Poll the internet. Who's hotter, Ariel or Jasmine?
Ariel, is that the mermaid?
Little Mermaid or
Oh,
Jasmine
man.
from
Who's
Aladdin?
Jasmine? Oh, okay.
Jasmine, I think. Jasmine was always my favorite. Jasmine and Pocahontas, but
Damn.
Jasmine's my favorite. I went as Jasmine for Halloween probably like 3 years in a row when I was little.
I think I'm gonna go Jasmine as well
Yeah.
because we've watched I've seen Aladdin quite a few times here lately, and Little Mermaid a lot too.
Yeah.
I mean,
We talking original like 90s cartoons?
Yeah.
Okay. Not like the new Aladdin.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jasmine.
she went that?
No, I'm good.
I wanted
I'm
to
set.
confirm.
That's my answer.
I mean, I do. I love Ariel.
I don't know. It's something about the tail that's like, could be different.
Where do you put it? You know? Where do you put it?
Maybe she got something new. What the fuck?
All right. I'll go Ariel.
All right. Switch.
Oh, that's right. You get the.
He likes the
ginger
redhead.
wife,
Yeah,
yeah.
he likes the redhead.
So yeah,
That makes sense. Yeah. Well, that was
Yeah.
funny. I didn't think it was going to be as funny as it was, but
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty
Thank
good.
you.
Well, hopefully you guys got something out of this one.
yeah.
Just a little late night talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Well,
Take old biddies.
that's right.
oh,
What? Is that an inside joke on that?
That was well, shout out to Uncle Mikey.
yeah. Mike
He
Jones.
says
Oh,
he's
man.
been waiting for
He's waiting for
another
it.
episode to come out.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Jones.
Yeah.
Mike Jones.
their brother-in-law.
We need to have him
Shit.
on here.
Yeah, we should. Need a smoking
He told
room
him
for
to
Then
do
we'll
a
get
shout out
canceled.
at the end.
We need to have a
He said
tent,
anytime.
a tent, smoking tent, like
Yeah.
one of those camel
Right.
like smoke tents where you can have this just enclosed capsule.
Yeah. Just like have like a
Zipper.
clear window.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can still see him.
All right, guys. Till next time, we're out.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.